All right. Now this next one is the capstone. This was something else here. He went on to a second parable, 37th verse.
Yes.
And no man putteth new wine into old bottles, else the new wine will burst the bottles and be spilled, and the bottles shall perish. But new wine must be put into new bottles, and both are preserved. All right. Now, first thing they realize is when they talk about bottles, now we talk about bottles, we usually, I think what comes to our mind is something made of glass or plastic now. Bottles. No, they didn't have glass bottles.
No, that's right.
The word for bottle means really a wine skin.
That's right.
It was a skin.
That's right. That's right.
I was told by one historian once was talking about these things, and he said that they often would use parts of the animal that they knew were waterproof.
That's right.
You know, so that you might make a canteen out of some very large animal's bladder, because you knew it could hold water, or a stomach, like a stomach of catch a squirrel and take his stomach and clean it up and make a bottle. They're able to hold liquid in it. But whatever they might have used, they used animal skins, got them together, cured them together, and made them into receptacles that could hold liquids.
That's right.
Now, if you took new wine and put it into one of these flexible skin receptacles, one of the things you had to understand about new wine is that it hadn't fully fermented yet.
That's right.
This is pretty close to being grape juice. Pretty close to being fruit juice. When it's new wine. Fermentation. The saints don't know this. Y'all don't drink stuff. Y'all never had a drink in your life, did you? I'll explain it to you because I was out there. I'll say. Fermentation is a chemical change to the composition of the fruit juice.
Yes.
And my mom, I give credit where credit's due. My mother, once when I think she was trying to discourage us from drinking. I don't know entirely what, but she did gross us out. She told us fermentation was when a little germ, a bacteria, would eat the fruit juice, or eat the sugar in the fruit juice, and his waste product was the buzz-producing wine. I'm trying not to say it like she said it, but I'm in the church. But she didn't say waste product. But you're eating the waste product of the little bacteria when you're drinking the wine. Because he eats the sugar from the fruit juice, and then what he lets out is the stuff that gets you high. That's what she left. There's a consumption going on by the little bacteria.
All right.
So he's letting out that, and he's also letting out a little bit of there's gas that is let out because I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. But right, there's a little bit of there's gas now. There's the liquid. There's all that stuff in there. It is more after fermentation than what it was at the beginning.
That's right.
So quite naturally, the wineskin will start to expand once fermentation has taken place.
That's right.
It'll start to expand. But that's all right. With the new wineskin, that skin is flexible still.
That's right.
And it expands with the wine. But the old wineskin is dry and chapped. Y'all know what old skin feel like? No, I say y'all know. Some of us know. And it's not as flexible and supple as the new skin. So it doesn't expand, it'll break.
All right. Make it plain.
If you put the new wine in an old skin, the bottle will not be able to hold the expansion that comes as the wine ferments, and it will break. You'll destroy the wine skin, you'll waste the wine.
That's right.
Say it, sir.
So, Jesus is giving us that natural description, and they were farmers, they kind of understood these principles and stuff, but there's a spiritual application.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Yes, it is.
Jesus was going to give of the Spirit of God.
All right.
The Spirit of God is likened unto wine.
Uh-huh.
But that old skin,
What you said?
the old nature,
Yes,
the
sir.
old self,
Yes, sir.
you can't hold God's Spirit.
Oh.
That old corruptible
Yes,
nature.
sir.
All right, sir.
We know that. They used to. I heard the examples from the Church of God in Christ. I think one of them was here. They used to tell about an old preacher from the Baptist church. I'm not thinking I'm the Baptist. From the Baptist church, who would come into the service and get lifted up in the Spirit while he was in the midst of the saints, while the worship of God went on. But once he got back outside to his old carnal nature, old ways, didn't seem like the Spirit made a change. And the old mother said, "There's a leak."
There's a leak in the pond.
Lord, don't fill him, he leaks.
Don't fill it,
Don't
Lord.
fill him, Lord, he leaks. He's an old wineskin. He can't hold the new wine. He's got a leak. He's got a hole in him. And then Christ is really explaining that to them at that time. You got to be prepared for the new. There's something I want to give you. There's something I want to pour out upon you. You won't be able to receive it in your old unregenerate nature.
That's right.
You can't hold on to it.
That's right.
You'll spill it. You'll waste it.
Uh-huh.
Cast not your pearls to swine. You got to be something different than a pig to get the pearl.
What you said? What you said?
You get the pearl, you get the pig.
That's another message, yeah.
That's right. I'll transition. I'm feeling too good. Woo! God is going to pour His Spirit into a receptacle that can receive it.
Yes, sir.
And so we want the new. We got to be ready for the new. There's got to be a change that happens in us.
Change.
But look here at the last verse. Just the last verse. Verse 39. I'm ready for the new. Because while he's working that parable about the wine and the wineskins, Jesus makes this observation. This is just so true. No man, also having drunk old wine, and there's the problem, straightway desireth the new. For he said, the old is bad.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All is set.
Yeah. Well, in the natural sense, the old wine was fermented, so it usually was stronger. It had more effect on you, I suppose. But in the spiritual sense, Jesus understood. We're so conditioned to our old ways.
Yeah.
It is hard for him to give us a taste for the new. It's not our nature to want to change.
Say that, Elder.
We're comfortable. We get comfortable.
Yes.
We get so comfortable that even things that we know are no good for us,
Yes, sir.
We drinking.
our rational mind tells us this is no good for us.
No good.
Right.
But we can't turn away from it.
Sure can't.
Like a dog that returns to his vomit.
Can't change.
Can't seem to change. We got to get to the place where we recognize that about ourselves.
Right. All right. Say that.
And then we're not so frightened by the new.
That is the truth.